So if I'm a slave master and I tell the person, you can go now, you're free. Well, free to do what? See, it always comes down, when you use that word free, that's a word that's kicked around a whole lot. And that word should be examined thoroughly when you say freedom. Freedom to do what? It's always a to-do behind that. Freedom to do what? Well, in what they call chattel slavery or Negro slavery or African slavery in the Northwestern Hemisphere, you said you're free to leave this plantation. But then that begs a whole lot of other questions. Freedom to do what? Freedom to go where? We're free to walk off this plantation. Where are we going? And what are we going to do when we get there, wherever this place is? Well, those questions weren't answered. So a lot of the people drifted down the road, and when it started getting dark after after 3 or 4 nights of being on the road, I guess someone raised the question, where are we going? And then they probably discussed it among themselves. I'm quite sure they did. They said, well, we'll go north. But when they got to where they call north, a lot of the people told them, well, yeah, you were freed, and somebody turned you loose from wherever you were, but I don't have anything for you. So you'll have to do something for yourself. Well, so you say, okay, well, where can I go to do something for myself? And they say, well, you have to find a place to do something for yourself. Say, well, maybe we can go back where we came from. And a lot of people, a lot of black people, even as far as the early 1920s, were saying, yes, that's what we can do. We can go back where we came from. Well, where did you come from? Well, we came from overseas. Our ancestors came from overseas in a place that they now call Africa. So we can go back there and establish ourselves. But then somebody who knew what was going on said, well, the people who came and got you where you were, they didn't leave. They stayed there where you were. And they took over that place too. So where you are going, where you came from, is already taken over. Have you thought of that? So you'll be right back in the shape that you're in here. Because they took over everything. Every place that you were planning on going, they took it over. So at some point, you're going to have to negotiate one way or another. And you can call it negotiation, but you are going to have to deal with them because they are everywhere that you are planning on going. Everywhere that you are planning on going, they have it sewed up. Not some of it, all of it. So you're just on another plantation. Slaves weren't freed. They were fired. Being fired means you're just drifting. You don't have any support system. You're not drawing unemployment compensation.